Are y'all ready to go to battle? It's Thanksgiving. Let's get it done. Paper and pencil in hand. We're gonna work this out. Gonna be fine. Just needs a little planning. We can take care of that. Let's watch. So this is pretty much real. You throw your hair up in a clip if you do anything with it at all. And then you sit down to a list and like, what is my battle plan? How am I gonna do this? What am I gonna do? So let's look at our plan of action. Have you got a list? Okay. First of all, let's talk about our strategy on where all this stuff has to be cooked. I start this planning at least a week before normally so that I know what my battle plan is. Ham, it's going to be boiled. That goes over the stove. Turkey or roast chicken, roast duck, whatever you're cooking, it's going to be in the oven. The dressing, you're going to mix it up. That's kind of like a hybrid. Some of the stuff's going to be cooked on the stove, then you're going to blend it all up and cook it in the oven. The gravy is a stovetop, and I always wait until last to make the gravy in addition to the bread. Corn pudding's in the oven. That's a make ahead, and it can stay warm in the oven. String beans are on the stove. They can simmer on the stove. Candied yams, I always pre-bake at least the day before. Roasted sweet potatoes are head and shoulders above any boiled sweet potatoes, and I will never do it, or either I won't make them. So no canned sweet potatoes, no canned syrup, no canned candied yams. You're going to make these homemade because it's easy and the taste is 1,000% better. All right, stewed squash with onions. That's on the stove and they'll keep warm. Chicken salad. You can put that together the day or two before. And we'll go over that. And that's just going to be in the refrigerator. Just don't forget to take it out. Broccoli salad. I'll defer to Miss Paula Dean's recipe. I can't make it any better except I changed two things. Instead of the raisins, I put craisins. And then I like pistachio nuts in it. It gives it a wonderful flavor. And do not forget the bacon. And you can make this like the day before. Mashed potatoes and gravy's got to be the day of. Last is going to be the fried cornbread. And I forgot one thing. The deviled eggs. And you can do those the day before. Okay? And then these pies you can do the day before as well. Coconut custard, pecan pie, and sweet potato pie. Isn't that a feast? Isn't that delicious? Look at all that. How many people are we going to feed? 3 people in our family. So we got to pare this down. But this is what I would normally fix when both sides of the family are coming over. And I'm sure you may have a crowd too, so we're going to go over all of this. I moved to the back porch to let's look at the detailed list. Saturday or Sunday, you want to take out your turkey and put it in the refrigerator. Make sure it's thawed, so go ahead and get it in there. And then make a grocery list of anything else you've forgotten to check your ingredients. Never hesitate to buy more butter, sugar, bacon, and eggs. Then Tuesday, what we're going to do is make sure we roast our sweet potatoes and leave them in the oven overnight. And I've got that video, but it's 400 degrees for at least an hour, then cut the oven off, leave them overnight, then put them in the refrigerator. You want to boil your chicken on Tuesday for your chicken salad. You can go ahead and hard boil and peel your eggs for your deviled eggs or anything you're going to use your eggs for. Go ahead and bake the cornbread for your dressing, and then make a final grocery list. What else you're going to need, because you've thought of something else you want to fix, I'm sure. Wednesday, you can bake your pies. I'm doing sweet potato, coconut, and pecan. You can make your deviled eggs and put them in the refrigerator. Broccoli salad. Chicken salad can be made. You can mix the dressing up and put it in the pans ready to go in the oven. Go ahead and boil your ham, and you can, after that cools, you can slice it and put it on a platter and put them in the refrigerator, and that's ready to pull out. And you can keep the pot liquor and make sure you cool that and put it in the refrigerator, because you're going to put your string beans in it the next day. The big day is, oops, I forgot an important thing on Wednesday. It's because I folded the paper. Prep your turkey. Get it out. Clean it. Take everything out of the cavities. Season it. And put your aromatics like your celery, your onion, and lemon, whatever you want to put in there in the cavity. Salt and pepper the heck out of it, and inject it if you do any kind of things like that, and just get it ready in the roasting pan and put it in. Some people put it in a roasting bag to help with the moisture, and I think that's a great idea. And I always cook mine breast side down so the breast is very juicy. Then you want to just put it back in the refrigerator ready to go. You can pop it in the oven, which is the first thing on my list for Thursday, which is the big turkey day, Thanksgiving. Put that turkey in the oven. Put your string beans on the stove in that pot liquor. You bring them up to a boil and put them down on the simmer and put it on the far back burner, and you won't have to think about that. Just make sure there's enough liquid in there. You don't want it to boil out. That's why you turn it back to a level 2 or so and just simmer. Then drink a cup of coffee and eat a small protein bar because you don't want to fill up, but you need some energy. You should be around 10 o'clock doing this, no later. Peel and boil your potatoes, start your squash, cut up with onions, stewing on the stove. Get your corn pudding ready to go into the oven. Then you can take your dressing out of a refrigerator that you made yesterday and put it in the oven. Bake your candy jams. You can boil a quick sauce like the new video I'm getting ready to put up, and put your candy jams in the oven. Make the mashed potatoes with your cream and your butter. And then make your sweet tea. The very last things I'm going to do is fry some cornbread and make the gravy. And I guess open the cranberry sauce if you've got somebody who likes cranberry sauce, but we don't eat it, so that's why I forgot it on the list. So do you think that's a good battle plan? Write it all out. Really, it helps a lot. I can not emphasize that enough. And y'all have a wonderful time spending time with your friends and family. Leave the dishes. Load the dishwasher when you want to, but just enjoy your family, because they're going to leave in an hour or two, and then you can go back to cleaning up. Enjoy them while you can, and I sure enjoy y'all. Thank you, and there's more to come. I'm so thankful for all of you. God bless you, and have a wonderful holiday season.